Okay. Diverging from alchemy. I gotta get a little personal for a minute. Well, not a minute, but it's the reason why I've put off doing videos. So it deserves to be said, though if you come from Tumblr, you already know this about me. To put it bluntly, I am trans. What does that mean? Transgender is a pretty big, vague term, but I am specifically FTM, which means that I was born female, and that doesn't work for me. So I'm male. People call me Theo. People call me him, he, because that's what I am. I avoid making videos because it gets a little more obvious if I'm not just online. I haven't had any treatment yet. Working on it. It's a long process and stuff. You gotta love stuff. It's always there and in the way. But it needs to be out there. It needs to be said, because when I'm on YouTube talking, my face is girly. My hair, I don't know, I try to cut it manly. Because of my alchemy stuff, I'd rather not cut my hair. I believe that hair has some magic to it, like Samson and stuff. So I don't really want to cut it. It's just me. There's my voice. Obviously, it's not low manly testosterone stuff. I like football and beer. I do like beer, though. Beer is good. Football's okay. Whatever, man. I don't disagree with football. But, yeah. Rough stuff, because I don't really want people watching my videos and then being like, why does he call himself Theo? He talks like a girl. It's honestly a better diagnosis than all the various other things people have tried to diagnose me as. I've been diagnosed as depressed, schizophrenic, even though that didn't come from a therapist. That just came from, I guess, well-meaning people with badly placed intentions. Bipolar. Yeah. Doesn't really fit when I act like myself. when I try to act like a girl for everybody else's benefit, I end up pretty miserable. And sadly, the way that girls are trained in this day and age to act is that you don't show pain and misery, and you don't show that you're dying inside. And you don't show this. And so when I try to act like a girl, I try to do what I've been trained to do. And that's what I've been trained to do as a girl. And so I take all my feelings and I bottle them up. And yes, guys are trained to do it too. Girls are trained that you're supposed to cry over stupid stuff, honestly. Everybody in society is trained not to cry. It doesn't really matter whether you're male or female. People don't want to see tears. They don't want to deal with emotions, and they especially don't want to deal with you breaking down and having panic attacks every single day. Which is the hard fact of life. If I go around wearing heels and cleavage and fluffy, bouncy, maybe it's Maybelline, no, that's makeup, hair, stuff, makeup. Yeah, it just, I can feel my pulse quickening just talking about these things. They strike that much fear into me, because, I mean, really, if you had been born in a boy's body, born as a boy, legally a boy, and everybody all your life insisted you need to look pretty, you need to act like a girl, yeah, you're not going to react so well when people start talking about it. You're not going to take it in the best way when people say, oh, why are you trying to be a boy? You make such a prettier girl. It's a disorder. To me, just treating it like a disorder and treating it like this is a treatment to make me better, just, it makes life tolerable instead of before, where I was panicking several times a week, several times a day sometimes, not really doing anything with my life, not really treating my relationships the best, because I was wearing a mask, and if I wear a mask while talking to people who are supposed to be my friends, even when I try to open up, they end up not really being real friends, because they never really knew who I was. And if any of you see this, know that I am sorry. And I'm sorry for all the hell I've been through, put people through. My life is a lot better now. I am a lot better now. Make friends with me again. I'm a much nicer person. I'm happy. Strangely, oddly, beautifully enough, happy. So yeah. I've gotten to the point where it's like, you know, criticize all you want. It really just doesn't matter, because all we're all doing on this planet is trying to be happy. That's like the only thing in life that matters is being happy. If leaving a legacy makes you happy, leave a legacy. If you're only leaving a legacy because your parents told you to, and you're miserable, what kind of a legacy is that to leave? If you're only going to college because your parents told you to, really? If you're only getting married to someone because your parents told you to, or society told you to, or your friends told you to, or your fortune cookie told you to, are you really gonna be happy married? Is that really gonna take your life the direction you need? And if you're only being a girl because people told you to, and you're miserable, it seems about as obvious as marrying someone who you don't love. Why would you do it? Why would you force yourself to live acting a role your whole life? It doesn't make sense. And so, yeah, okay, it's weird. Society isn't used to it yet. Some people have trouble dealing with it because they think of you as their precious little girl, and they can't stand to see the little princess go away. But personally, if it were my kid or my family or my friend or anybody I know and care about, I would rather have a happier alien from the planet Z than an unhappy normal girl. I really could care less what my kids choose to be, so long as they're choosing to be happy. Because that's all I really want for any of the human race, because I love you guys. I see myself in you. I see beautiful things in the other people in the world. And I don't want that spark to die. So, lesson of the day. Whatever you do, please be happy. Just please. I don't care. You can come to me with whatever. Seriously, guys. I will never really care. Theo loves you, no matter what, because Theo has no room to judge. So, be happy, guys. That's all I have to say about that.